it's Courtney with the Crafty Brick. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to share another episode of Crafty Tuesday with you where I do things that I haven't done before and I share them live. I do it over on Instagram, but I wanted to share it with you here on YouTube. So what you're about to see is what we did this week. We used Cricut Infusible ink sheets as well as the Infusible ink markers. And we made a custom mug, a luggage tag, and a matching mother-daughter set t-shirts. So this one says girl mama and this one says mama's girl. So we did all of that and I'm going to be sharing that with you in just a moment. But just remember, if you like the episode of Crafty Tuesday, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on those notifications so that you don't miss any crafty content. So let's jump over to Crafty Tuesday. Hello! It is Tuesday and it's Crafty Tuesday again. I am Courtney Brickner, owner of the Crafty Brick, and I will be leading you through some more crafts this week to test out some things that I haven't tried in the past. If you've been to Crafty Tuesday before, you know that sometimes it works out great and sometimes not so great, but it's all about the process, and basically I'm just showing you kind of what goes on behind the scenes when I'm trying out something new, and we just see if it works together. And I love when you give me some feedback and we see what, I don't know, sometimes it's just a hot mess, but I love when you guys help me out and we try to figure out the answers to these problems and these questions together. Hey, Born 24 to Craft and CB Life. I'm so sorry I'm not doing a garden flag. I was just struggling with designs for this one on what to make, because tonight I am using the Infusible ink, but I do have a few. I'm actually making 3 projects tonight, so hopefully those will still be good for you. I picked up this Infusible ink from Michael's. It came with 4 pieces of paper in it. Hello, everyone. And then I've also got this Infusible ink markers. So I've never tried Infusible ink because I was always a little bit confused why I needed to use it, because I do have a sublimation printer and I love doing sublimation, and Cricut Infusible ink is basically sublimation, but you don't have the printer. So, I mean, it's the same concept, but you are going to have to weed. So that was kind of throwing me off because I'm not used to weeding designs that I'm doing for sublimation. Oh, you just got this one? I think it's so cute. I love these little fun prints. But what's interesting, and I'll show you if some of you have looked at Infusible ink in the store, but you haven't gotten it. So these are the colors that are in this package, but when you open the package, those are not the colors that show up, because that's the thing with sublimation. The colors don't really appear until it's comes in contact with the heat and it changes. So I mean, this looks brown, but this is the black in the package. So we're gonna see what it looks like. So what I'm making tonight, I got a few different things. I wasn't quite sure. I really wanted to do the markers and have them in the Cricut. I didn't really want to draw a picture by hand. I wanted to use them as the marker in the Cricut machine. And I was just having trouble with writing something out. But I figured it out. So I did this design. I'm the boss. And I'm going to put it on a mug. So I actually put the actual marker in my Cricut Explorer Air 2 as the writing tool, and I just made this. So this was in Design Space. So we're going to test that out with the mug. I wanted a luggage tag, a new luggage tag for my suitcase. So I've got this metal luggage tag, and this is the part I'm a little skeptical on. So I printed out or cut out name, address, and phone number on here, but I am just not certain how the weeding process works with this. I'm a little scared about it because it seemed like it doesn't cut as clean as my regular things do. So we're gonna see. And I think we'll start with this. We're gonna try this one first. Hey, Team Tree Products. Thanks for coming by. I'm so glad you guys have joined me tonight. It's gonna be fun. It'll be interesting to see how it goes down, but it's always interesting and it's fun to see when it works. So that's what we're gonna start out with. Let me do this first because we do have to protect. It's the same as doing sublimation. You're gonna have to protect your press and your mat that you're pressing on. So I've got my, what do you call this? My tag, my luggage tag. And I'm gonna start with the easiest, well, what I think is going to be the easiest thing. So I just cut out a little bit bigger size of what do you call that? I don't know. I'm losing my words tonight. Of my Infusible ink paper. And I picked the wrong one because that's not the right size. So I just cut it a little bit bigger so that we'll be able to tape onto it. So, I mean, I think what you do is just peel this off. Peel off the backing. Okay. So far, so good. I'm going to peel off the backing. Is that right? That's not even right. I shouldn't be peeling off the backing. You're supposed to weed it, but since I have a big piece and I'm not really even doing any weeding, I messed that up. So really, I'm going to keep this on. You should keep it on because I just didn't weed anything. That's the difference. So what I'm going to do is I take this, I'm going to just wipe it off with my lint roller just to get any lint that might be on it. And I'm going to set it on my Infusible ink paper and tape it on all around. And let's see how it goes. All right, so I've got paper on the bottom. You love using Infusible ink. This is my first time using it. So I've got my mat, I've got my paper to protect my mat, and then I'm gonna put paper on top. But Infusible ink is going to be on the part that's touching the press. I don't know why I'm so confused. I've done sublimation a million times, but this Infusible ink is throwing me off. So this is how I'm doing it. Paper, my metal tag is here, and then the Infusible ink is on top, paper on top. But my press is not hot yet, so I'm just gonna wait and I'll move on to this weeding part to my next project, so we'll do that in just a second. What type of tape does it matter? I am using heat tape. This tape is from Heat Press Nation, but there's Cricut heat tape. There's heat tape on Amazon. You can get that as well. I've only used it a few times, so I just don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how it works. Get my weeding tool, and I really have no idea how this is going to weed. So I'm gonna come down, just bring my camera down just a little bit so you can actually see it weeding. I'm hoping I will share that process with you. So here it is. My design is already cut, so I decided to do that earlier. It's already on here. You can't really see it, but it is there. And I'm gonna go ahead and weed out weed out the excess. This always makes me nervous. So it seems like it's a little bit harder to grab. Okay, I got it. Let's see if it cuts well, if my design cut. I cut it on Infusible ink setting. So that's what I did. Or it breaks away really well. Okay, we shall see. Oh, yes, it does seem to be, okay, breaking away easily. I hope it stays that way. This part wants to be difficult. And who knows, maybe I chose a difficult design. I don't know. Oops, let's see. No, it's not tearing. Okay. Sorry, I normally would weed this ahead of time, but I wanted to share. If you guys have never used Infusible ink, I kind of wanted you to see how it weeds because I've never weeded it before. So it's tearing a bit. I don't know if that matters. Let's see. Let me get this side. Okay. All right, it's coming. Yeah, I didn't pick a super complicated design, but I mean, I guess it's got some little loops on it. Okay, it's coming along. Oh, there we go. Oh, and I did remember to mirror it, so that's a plus for me. What I'm noticing right now, though, is I did forget to attach this word, so it's not in the right place. I did a mother-daughter shirt, so there's, what is it? It's Mama's Girl and Girl Mama. Let's see. But it looks like yeah, I think I just put it on the wrong way. So it's like tearing off. I don't know. It seems a little more challenging for me to weed than what I'm used to. But it's coming. And I'm trying to be careful so I don't tear my design. I don't know. Bear with me. I hope I'm not annoying you weeding it live. But I just wanted to show you. I thought you might want to see what it's like. To me, it's more difficult. But maybe I'm not doing it right. Who knows? I don't know. If you guys have done this, am I doing it wrong? I mean, it's just like kind of peeling off a little bit in parts. I don't know. G-I-R. Okay. At least the words are there. And it is getting my little words. Oh, and this one's even a smaller design. This is like a little onesie design. I did a mother-daughter matching. Let's see. All right, it's almost off. Almost at the end. I think it's gonna be cute if I can just get it all off. All the little parts. Let's see. All right. Sorry, guys. Oh, I feel like I'm taking so long. But it's a little design down here. But it's coming. It's coming off. Actually, okay, that part tore. All right, part of my design tore. Let's hope no more of it tears. This is tougher to me. I think I'm spoiled with the printer. So normally when I want to get a pattern, I just print the pattern out and do sublimation. I'm not really used to weeding it. Oh, I think I'm tearing this one too. Sorry. Love the realness. I am glad you love the realness, because this is really not working for me. It's really not. I just sweat. I sweat when I do these projects. They make me stressed. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop doing that little one that's tearing, so you guys don't have to be annoyed with that part. I'm going to take off this top part, because that did cut out. Okay, the top one cut off. I'm going to just pause on that one. I feel that the Infusible ink is a little tough to weed. I would agree. I would definitely agree with you. Okay, the middle of the A and the middle of this A. And then I need the middle of this G. And then this one is finished. It's almost like getting paper. It's a very thick material. I think that's the problem. It feels kind of like paper. Oh, and the inside of this girl. And it doesn't help that I can't see. Okay, so this is what it is. Here's my design. And it says Mama Girl, but it's supposed to be Girl Mama. So if I had attached it in Design Space, then it would be cutting properly, but I didn't. So here we are. So I'll put that aside. My heat press is warmed up. I'm gonna do this one first. So like I said, I got my paper, tag, infusible ink, paper on top. Here we go. We've got 400 degrees. Actually, let me change the time because I checked my handy dandy notebook here, and my bag tags are 400 for 60 seconds. So I had it at 40 seconds, so I just need to make sure that it's at 60. And it is. All right, here we go. I have the same issue with smart vinyl. I know I've never used smart vinyl either. Here we go. Let's put it on, 60 seconds. All right, let's see how this works. Let me see if while I'm doing this, I can see if there's any questions. I'm so glad you guys appreciate my process. So glad. It's a tough process sometimes, creating new things that you're not familiar with. And normally I don't share that live, but that's the whole point of Crafty Tuesday, sharing it live. So I'm happy you guys are here with me to see it. I appreciate your support. We've got 26 seconds left. So we're doing this. And then the other thing I'm gonna do is the shirt and then a mug. So I've got 3 different things to show you how they work with infusible ink. And I forgot I need my gloves for this little thing because it's going to be very, very hot because it's metal. Why the heck is it beeping? It's got 7 seconds left. I don't know. All right. Let's see. Let's see what it did. I'm gonna put my gloves on. I do not want to burn myself with this piping hot metal. Okay. Let's see, infusible ink, what you did. Let's peel it away. I'm gonna let you guys see it first. Is it good? Ooh, that's pretty. So you see it looked brown when we did it or when it was in the package. Look at that. It's so pretty. So vibrant. Ew, okay. I'm impressed. Well, I didn't even weed this one. But the other one's kind of hard to weed, but I do like the colors. It's very pretty. So now let me show you this other part that I have to weed for this backside because I wanted it to have, the name and the address on it. And I am just not sure how that's going to work out. I probably should have tried to weed these before I got on here live because I wasn't really sure how it was going to go. And these are like really thin lines, so it might be, this might be a no-go. We'll see. I'm gonna give it just a second. See, I wouldn't really have this issue with the printer, and it's tearing. So I've got the lines, but paper's tearing on there. Thank you. The tags are from, where are the tags from? The tags are from Heat Press Nation. I've got a link to Heat Press Nation on in my bio, so you can check it out there. All right, friends. I don't know if this is going to work. I am giving myself an A+. Yep, an A+ for effort. And it looks like I might be getting an F for it actually working. Yeah, this is way too small. This is not weeding. Okay, so I'm gonna say that that's a no-go. So this is what it looks like. Paper is all on here. My name part is coming off. I think the letters are too small. I think it could work if, I think I need a bigger font. This, yeah, that one, they're just not coming off. It didn't cut all the way through. So sorry, I'm not gonna show you that. It's not working. But what I have learned is it can work because this is beautiful. I love it. But you need bigger, I don't know, a different font to work with this little infusible ink. These lines are very thin and the letters are very thin and small. Plan B for that one. Now we know. But this is great. But what I'm going to do, I'm still going to use this. I'm just going to print out exactly this with my paper, with my sublimation paper. And then I'm going to put it on here because this is really cute. I wanted to make this for my son. This one's not for him. This one's for me. But I wanted to make him one with his college on it to take on his bags when he goes for college. I thought that'd be really cute. So I know how to do that now. But I won't be able to do that with Infusible ink because he's peeking out here trying to see, what are you making? What are you going to make for me? I'm going to make you a bag tag that has Marist on it.
I see.
He likes it.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like that.
He really likes it. Son approved. So it'll have the school logo on there. All right. Back to the drawing board. That one did not work. We're going to go with this second one. Here's what I got here. I've got these matching little baseball tees. So this one and a little baby one. So I wanted to do a mommy and me shirt, but I don't know if that's going to work because this little onesie, this thing is little. I think it's the same situation. It's just a very little intricate font, and I don't think that Infusible ink likes that. It appreciates these big ones. This is working. I don't think it'd work with like the really fancy little fonts. And this is what that is. So this project as well. I'm gonna rate myself again. I give myself an A for the idea. And I don't know if I okay, well I just tore it, so that's probably an F as well. An F minus. My husband said it's an F minus. That's not even a thing. Oh, I really wanted this to work. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm gonna see what happens. So this tore, but I feel like maybe it could still work. I don't know, guys. The big one worked, so I'm gonna do that. Let's try this one. I'm going to put my paper in between so that ink does not bleed through my shirt. Here we go. So I'm protecting the inside of my shirt. And I wish I had attached them in Design Space correctly, but I didn't. So now I'm just going to kind of guess where they go. Sorry, I'll watch the replay. Yes, watch the replay. Although tonight you're going to see some stuff that didn't quite work. So, but you're going to see some stuff that you will learn and be like, oh, I shouldn't do what Courtney did. So I will succeed where Courtney failed. Just do that. Succeed where I fail and you'll be doing great. So I'm just kind of guessing on the center because it didn't. Don't worry, you can try again next Tuesday too. I'll try it out with bigger font. So I'm going to tape this on so that it doesn't move. Oh, I hope I can show you things that work tonight. I did show you one. So the tag I think that one was really good. One side of the tag. We just got to get that other side perfected. And maybe just a thicker font would work for that too. All right, I'm gonna cut this because I don't need this big of a size. All right, so I got my design taped down. What are you using? I am using Infusible ink. Infusible ink sheets and Infusible ink pens. So now, let me change my time back down to 40 seconds because I had it set to 60. So I'm gonna see how this works. Oh, let me just wait and make sure that it's gone down a little bit. Should I try the little shirt too? It was gonna be so cute. It said Mama's Girl and Girl Mama. It was a really cute design. Really cute. The font, always the font. See, the font always gives you problems. All fonts are not created equal. I have found some that I will never use again, especially for vinyl, because they don't want to act right. Oh my gosh, see, this thing's just falling apart. The font is just too small. I'm not even gonna mess with it. But I liked it. It was cute. All right, so I'm gonna do this 40 seconds here, 400 degrees. Let's see what we got. One thing worked. So if you're joining now, we did this. This worked great. This is a metal luggage tag, and we used the Infusible ink sheet to put this design on here. It was white on both sides. I tried to do the name, address, phone number on the back, but the font is just too small to make that happen. So that didn't work out. So we learned that we need bigger fonts for Infusible ink. All right, here we go. 6 seconds left for this one. Let's see what we got here. All right. Fingers crossed. The big reveal. Oh, goodness. I'm nervous. Oh, it's so cute. Look at this. Oh, you guys. That's cute. Okay, so that one worked also. Oh.
An F plus.
I am not an F plus. This is an A. This is A work right here. This is good. I just want to try the little one. I'm just gonna try it and see what happens because this design is so cute. The Infusible ink. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm gonna put this in here. Oh, I want it to work. Okay, let's see. Where is that design? Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. I'm just gonna see if maybe it will just stay together. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. So we already know this one is not going to be perfect because it's not actually together. We're gonna see what happens because that was too cute to not finish. Oh, yay. Scott, they said I got an A plus, okay? A plus. They're conflicted, whatever. My friends agree with me that it's good. My husband said I got an F plus. Okay, 40 seconds here as well. Let's put this on. Okay, so excited. Great job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That one totally was a success. A plus, 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 plus. I got 4 pluses. Thank you. Oh, a mommy-daughter one. Let's see. So excited. Whatever. That's what they said, Scott. My friends have my back, okay? Want to mess with me during Crafty Tuesday? All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this one looks like. Wait, it doesn't even look like it's messed up. It doesn't even look messed up. I'm so excited. Okay, so look, we got Mama's Girl and Girl Mama. Yay, a little matching set. I think those are cute. So that's the infusible ink in that package. Look at that. I've never used it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of how that turned out. Thank you very, very much, you guys. Thank you. Last thing up. I used the infusible ink markers here. I actually put the marker directly into the Cricut. Actually, let me turn on my mug press. Hold on one second. It is not plugged in. Let me plug it in real quick. Okay. Turn that on. All right, it is ready. Let me double check the temperature for that one. Mugs, 385. Okay, it's set to 365. So let me change this temperature real quick. To 385. And we're doing 190 seconds. I had it set for tumblers. I think that was the last thing I did. So let me just change this to 190 seconds. Okay, so that's all set. All right, let's see what you guys have. Let me see the questions. You rock, thank you. What paper did you use? This was, what paper is this? This was this paper. Cricut Infusible ink paper. It's called Patterns, Shaylee Patterns. Love the design. Thank you, Jess. Yeah, I was trying to come up with a design this morning, so I'm like, let me figure out a little something. I thought I'd make this for my sister and her baby. So I thought that was cute. And these, I just think that this is just a little hard to weed because they were very thin. That's that I Love Glitter font. And it's a really cute font, but I think it's not the best for infusible ink. I have the blue pattern and scared to use it. I mean, you saw how it just went down. I think it's a little challenging, to be honest. It turned out cute, but I think it's a little challenging to get it all set up and to weed it. I think that's just why I probably will stick with sublimation, because it's just, I just have to print it. But if you don't have a sublimation printer, I feel like this is a great, really great alternative because the design, it's cute and they have a lot of cute patterns. So that's nice. Let's see. Oh, so here's what I did. I put the pen in the actual Cricut machine and I did this design in Design Space. And then what did I do? I drew it. I did the pen, so I just drew it right from the machine. And, you know, I was really hoping that this would be filled in, but I guess that's hard to do with the Cricut. I don't use the pens that often, but I guess they don't just write the letter, like it outlines the letter. So that's why it's outlined here. But I went in, luckily these were kind of close together anyway, so it was kind of filled in, but then I just filled it in a little bit more with the infusible ink markers. So that being said, I did that. You could definitely color it in. I just didn't really want to because I didn't really want the marker streaks, the lines from the marker. So I just thought I would try this. So we'll see. The top's colored in, the bottom is not. we shall see how it works. I think the design is cute though. I like that. I'm the boss because I am the boss. I am the boss. Okay, so it's, let me tape it. So this paper I'm using is just regular copy paper. Oh, my press is ready. Let me just tell it to stop beeping at me. I will be over there shortly. It's just plain copy paper. Not, what do you call it? Not sublimation paper. I guess you could use sublimation paper, but it doesn't matter because I'm using sublimation ink, sublimation markers. So you don't really need the sublimation paper. But let's see. What I need here is paper to put around it to protect my press, because I have a feeling this, like normally when I'm using sublimation paper, it doesn't bleed through on my mugs, but this copy paper I bet will, and I do not want that getting messed up. So we're gonna twist around over here. Actually, I'm gonna tape that on real quick. I keep losing stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. Tape that on. Now we're gonna put our mug in here. And go ahead and close it. All right. So we wait 190 seconds for that. I'm excited. I think we had some successes, we had some failures, but we had some learning as well. So we made the metal luggage tag. I think it's great. This was an infusible ink pattern. The back did not work with the information with the name and address. That was too thin, too small, and it was just kind of tearing off. We learned you need bigger fonts for that. We also made a matching mother-daughter set. Here, Mama's Girl, or what's that? Girl Mama, and Mama's Girl. Super cute. What press are you using? The press that I used for this and the t-shirts was just the Easy Press. Checking on my time. And then the mug press is Heat Press Nation. It's the signature mug press. Thank you. I do think majority was success. I'm happy with tonight. Like I said, I don't think the paper is my favorite because I think it's a little bit challenging to weed. But if you don't have a printer, I think it's a really, really great option. So I think it turns out great. It gives you the opportunity to do sublimation which you wouldn't have. Love the pattern. It's super cute, isn't it? Shaylee. And just know when you open the package, it's not going to look like this. So this pattern, this is actually this pattern. It's brown, but it turned out bright in here. So these are the same. So sublimation, it is always dull when you're when it's printed, but then when you have it come in contact with the heat, that's when it changes. So even this is actually black when you sublimate it, but it looks brown. Oh, you love my setup? Thank you. It's my loft. My little loft. I feel like I'm outgrowing it, but it works. It works. It's definitely a little spot that I love being. I have the same pattern. Have you used it yet? I think it subs really cute. Thank you, as always. Thank you guys for coming. I hate weeding too. I really don't. I mean, I really do. I really try to not weed anymore. I try to do all sublimation. That's what I prefer to do. But sometimes sublimation doesn't work and you have to use vinyl. So sometimes I'm using vinyl and I don't like to weed. So that's another reason why I don't love the Infusible ink. But it works. It works. 10 seconds on the mug. Let's twist the camera around so you guys can see it come out. Let me get... All right, hopefully this is a win as well, my friends. Let's get that paper up. Okay, I'm gonna turn back this way. I guilted you into cleaning your workspace. I told you you saw what mine looked like. It wasn't clean then. It was a mess. Oh my gosh. I'm always like, what's gonna be under here? What's gonna be under here? Is it gonna be great or not so great? Oh, it's interesting because this paper doesn't tear the same as my sublimation paper. Looky what we have here. Let's see. I'm the boss. You guys, I think I'm kind of winning today. I think that turned out pretty cute. Oh, you love weeding? You're one of those people. You love weeding. It's therapeutic. You probably love to weed the mandala patterns. Yeah, I don't love it that much. So cute. I'm the boss. I am the boss. I can't wait to drink out of my mug. So this was with the Infusible ink pens. Trying to get the light right, but I think you guys can see it. It's super cute. I'm impressed. Infusible ink is good. So I do love Infusible ink with mugs because I used to do mugs with vinyl all the time, and that's great. It actually stays on quite a while. I've got mugs that I put through the dishwasher repeatedly, and the vinyl is still on there because vinyl on glass and ceramic, it does really well, but it does still come off at some point, and this is not going to come off. It's super cute. I have pens, never used them. I think I will. You should totally try it. I feel like a lot of times I see people using the pens and they're drawing something. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. I didn't want to draw with it. I wanted the machine to do it for me because I wanted it, I wanted it to be the fancy font. So this is actually one of my favorite fonts, the Leafs. I love Leafs, that Boss. Use the Infusible ink. They're good. I like them, and they work in the machine. So you just click them right in where the pen goes. So I did really like that. I'm excited. I think today was a success. You never know. Some things worked, some things didn't. We made a metal luggage tag, we made a mug, and we made 2 shirts. I'm gonna go with winning today. That's what I say. Big winner. The Cricut Infusible ink pens and markers are great. Right? Yeah, it's great. Right in the machine. That was nice. So, thank you guys for coming to Crafty Tuesday. Next week, what are we doing next week? Oh, we're subbing on cotton. So I've got a few different things for subbing on cotton. And I'm going to try out Easy Subly. Everyone's talking about Easy Subly. I've never used it. I actually have it. I have a package of Easy Subly and I've never used it. So I'm doing that next week, as well as a couple other ways that you can sub on cotton. So I'm excited to show you that. Crafting does not always come out perfect. Yes, I can show you. I can show you how it does not come out perfect. But, I mean, you learn things every time. I feel like every week when I get on here, I'm learning something that could go better. Because, obviously, the first time you do something, it's not going to be great. And then you learn something from your mistake, and then you try it again later, and then it's much, much better. So, yeah, next week, Easy Subly. Thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. I really appreciate you supporting me and Crafty Tuesday. I really have a lot of fun getting on here with you. And I think that's it. I'm going to go make some taco salad for dinner. And I guess I will be back here next week, 5:30, just like always, doing some fun stuff. Oh, and just a sneak peek, something I am super excited about. Oh, dang, I don't have it up here. I left it downstairs. Have you guys ever seen the paint pouring? I don't know, I'm kind of obsessed with watching those videos of people pouring the paint on and it like rolls all around into these cool patterns. Like, it's mesmerizing to me. I'm doing that. That's in June because I'm so excited. I found some pour paint at Michael's. It's gonna be messy, but it's gonna be super fun. So if you guys have looked at that and you like it too, come and watch in June because Crafty Brick is making something. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I just love seeing all those patterns and all those colors swirling, mixing together. It looks really, really fun. Will you keep doing Crafty Tuesday while I'm on summer break? I will be staying up later at night so I can watch. Oh, Addie, I love you. I will be doing it. You know, I was contemplating taking the summer off, but I think I will be doing it. And I'm going to have my daughter come with me sometimes. She might come. That'll be fun. Oh, and wood. Sublimating on wood. I'm doing that too because that was something I learned in sublimation camp. One of the other instructors showed how to do sublimation on wood. I was amazed. I didn't even know you could sublimate on wood and canvas. She did both in the class. So I watched her class and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to try that too. So that's coming this summer also because it's amazing and it looked so good when it was all finished. And I just didn't know you could sublimate on those things. So I'm so glad you love Crafty Tuesdays. I'm glad. I love it too. I was a little nervous today because I'm like, I can't even figure out what I'm going to make. I was just like, I have no idea. So I figured it out. Thank you guys for your suggestions. And it all worked out tonight. I was a little nervous, but it all worked out. Thank you for being here with me. I will see you all next week. Until then, stay crafty, my friends.